Why the hell it get you started? Got me started. Why did they get me pissed off? Now I'm about to go NFL and kick this off. You really thought that I was this soft? To let anyone in my domain, they need to be taught a serious lesson. Unless you strong as Zeus, there just ain't no use to go up against a madman. You can't win, G. I put you on ice like Richard Kuklinski, so stay away from shadows. When it gets dark, you make one bad move, they won't find your corpse, and the feds won't know where I drop you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Major Level Entertainment. I am your host and owner of the channel, your boy, the Big and Major. You know what I'm talking about. Shout out to everybody that supports Major Level Entertainment, my little small channel, small but bustling channel. Is growing each and every day, slowly but surely, but a constant drip creates a river, so I appreciate that. Please hit that like button, subscribe button if you are new to the channel coming in. This is your boy, Big Major. Y'all know who I am. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all got love for me. Y'all chill with me. Y'all fuck with your boy. I really do appreciate that. I don't care if it's one person in here, two people in here, five people in here. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all fuck with your big brother. You know what I'm talking about. And I definitely respect and appreciate that. And as the channel grows, I promise you I'll be doing bigger things and better things over here on a Major Level Entertainment, y'all. So let's go ahead before we get the show started. It's not going to be too long of a show. Everything was said on my little brother's channel yesterday, Lakers in 5. But let's just go ahead and get it started. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to a Laker girl 36, my damn little sister. You know what I'm talking about? She said, "Salute, bro, Major. Hit that subscribe button." Excuse me. If you are new, tell a friend. Tell a friend about the channel, or else Lewis will come after you. Hey, look, y'all heard what she said, man. Look, at this point, look, it's October 30th, right? 2025. How long have we been telling y'all to stop horsing around and come on up here and subscribe to the motherfucking channel, man? Like, cause I'm tired of holding Lewis off. I'm tired of, H. Davis sitting in the corner like, yo, you let me loose. I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? This is the end 2026. I'm not doing no more warning. I'm just gonna be like, hey, man, y'all don't subscribe if you want to, and then see what happens. It's gonna be knocks at your door. It's gonna be consequences and repercussions. You understand what I'm talking about? Shout out to a Laker girl 36. Please go subscribe to her channel. I'm talking about some dope interviews, some of the dopest interviews on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Die hard Laker fan, 10 toes down. I respect the hell out of Laker girl because one thing about Laker girl, she is 10 toes the fuck down. You could never question her loyalty toward the Lakers. She is a female version of me. You know what I'm talking about when it comes to that 10 toes down shit. Never faltering, never wavering. No matter what the fuck is going on, it's always going to be 10 toes down, a Laker girl. Ladies and gentlemen, please go subscribe to her channel right motherfucking now. You better subscribe to her channel before you subscribe to my damn channel. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my little sister, Laker girl. There he is, Cuzzo. You know what I'm talking about? One of my favorites, my personal favorites. You know what I'm talking about? He said, "Salute, Big Cuzzo." Hey, Cuzzo, man, shout out to Cuzzo, a.k.a. Chris, a.k.a. Goat James, a.k.a. Let Me Cook This Nigga, a.k.a. the Brisket Baron of the Bayou, a.k.a. Mr. Fuck Around and Find Out. I could go on and on and on and on and on about how many names Cuzzo got. I might do a whole show on just, the show's going to be titled Cuzzo. Colon, all the names. You know what I'm talking about? Cuzzo, many names. You know what I'm talking about? That might be the show. Cuzzo, many names. Might be 20 minutes. It's just me talking about Cuzzo, but I ain't got time to do it right now. You know what I'm talking about? Right now, it's Cuzzo, a.k.a. Chris, a.k.a. Goat James. You know what I'm talking about? That's my guy. I don't give a fuck how many people up here. I don't give a fuck what time of day it is, what day of the week it is, or what day of the month it is, and that nigga go be up here supporting Big Cuzzo. And man, that's why I got much love for him, man. And ain't a goddamn thing you could do about it. And you know what I'm talking about? Hey, Cuzzo, thank you for showing up to the channel. We're always supporting, bro. He says Jake looks to be a better three-point shooter than he is a free throw shooter. Yeah, absolutely, man. And that's exactly what we brought him over here for. You know, that 3-and-D thing. We brought him over here to, pretty much do what Dorian Finney-Smith was to do, or whatever the case may be. But he planned, he's playing better. I mean, Dorian Finney-Smith never got us 27 points a game in a game, or whatever the case may be. Even most people will say, well, he never got a chance to. Well, even if that's the case, you know what I'm saying? He even if he did have a chance to, I don't think he would have did it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't as dynamic as a scorer as Jake LaRavia. LaRavia could score inside and he could score from outside. So shout out to LaRavia. You know what I'm talking about? Give me 1 second. Bear with me, y'all. Okay, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. I had to take care of some business off camera. So yeah, so definitely I definitely agree with that, Cuzzo. But let me go ahead and get off into the game stats, y'all. This is what y'all been waiting for. This is what y'all came over here for. The game stats. Just to remind y'all, for those of y'all that didn't get a chance to watch the game or that didn't tune in to Lakers in 5 yesterday, let's go ahead and get off into the game stats of it all. Of course, leave comments down in the comment section. Tell me how you feel about the game. If you want to come up, I will drop the link and you can give a take if you didn't get a chance to give a take yesterday. Put a one down in the chat if you do want to come up and give a take. If not, then I'll read off the game stats and the box scores, and then I'll give you my assessment of the game. So put a one down in the chat for those who do want to come up and give a take on yesterday's game if you didn't get a chance to do it. I'll be waiting. So in the meantime, while I'm waiting for somebody to put a one down in the chat, the game stats. Lakers, we shot 54% from the field to the Timberwolves 50% from the field. They both shot pretty good last night. They shot 50% from the three to our 36%. We shot just under average. So we got to get those 3-point shots up. You know what I'm talking about? If we're gonna be a 3-point shooting team, we have to. We shot 68% from the free throw. That's unacceptable. We gotta get those free throws up. I don't know what the problem is with us and the free throws, but we got to get them up. The whole entire team has to get them up as a whole. To the Timberwolves, 82%. We got 40 rebounds to their 34 rebounds. We got 34 assists to their 30 assists. They got 8 steals to our 6. We're both tied with 5 blocks. They got 18 turnovers and we had 18 turnovers. And ladies and gentlemen, it shows, because those 18 turnovers that we had and those free throws that we missed and the 3-pointers that we missed contributed to us blowing an almost 20-point lead and them catching back up and almost winning the game if not for Austin Reeves' shot. Okay, so that is the box scores. I mean, the game stats of it all. Now let's go ahead and get off to the box scores, the individual stats for everybody. Let's go ahead and do the Timberwolves first. The Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels, you know what I'm talking about? Jaden McDaniel gave them 30 points in 41 minutes. I'm not gonna read the field goals and 3-point percentages. Let's see. Julius Randle gave them 36 minutes, 33 points. Booty Yogurt or Rudy Gobert, whatever the nigga name is, 38 minutes, 9 points. Dante DiVincenzo, 34 minutes, 14 points. Mike Conley, 28 minutes, 8 points. Naz Reid ain't been doing shit, 22 minutes, 5 points. Terrence Shannon, 16 minutes, 0 points. Rob Dillingham, 16 minutes, 8 points. Bones Highland, 8 minutes, 8 points. So that is the damn Timber Mutts box scores. Now let's go ahead and get off into our box scores of it all. Let's go and get into it. Cuzzo says it was really something strange going on at the end of that game. It's like that let them back in the game. That let them back in the game. Yes, I agree. But he kept Dalton in over Vando. Vando was rebounding on the offensive glass. Yeah, yeah. You know what? We didn't need to keep Dalton in. We could have took Dalton out and left Laravia in because Laravia at least, we you could put anybody else in other than Dalton. We didn't need his shooting at that point because Laravia pretty much covered the bases on shooting and defense or whatever. So we didn't really need him in there or whatever. I don't know what. Maybe the only thing I could say is he's getting Dalton's play up because he's getting his confidence up, and he knows that when the bigger guys come back, he knows that his minutes are going to go down again. So I think he's trying to bolster his That's what coaches generally do. You know what I'm saying? They say, okay, we know you've messed up a couple games, whatever the case may be, but to try to get his morale up, by getting him more shots, get him more times, more minutes, they wanted to see what he can do with those. And that's why we're about to get into the box scores of it all. So, okay, Cuzzo says, he says, glad we didn't lose the game, because that shit was slipping away. 20-point lead going into the fourth quarter. And that's what happens when you have a mixture of terrible defense and above average offense. Yeah, and even above average offense. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. But it was a hard fought game. I'm glad we won that game. 116 to 115, y'all. For those of y'all that don't know, if you're new coming into the channel and you're not paying attention, there it is. Micah Alexander, thank you for showing up to the channel. He said, Aust him Reeves. Now, I'm not Oh, hey. Oh, my bad. Hey, could y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Dog, man, I thought I had unmuted my mic, and I'm looking at the screen, and something was going on with my mic. Tell me if y'all can hear me. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. If you can put a one, if you put a one in the chat, that lets me know that y'all can hear me. Oh, okay. Yes, because I'm like, oh, okay. Can anybody tell me what's the last thing they heard me say? Because something is going on with this mic. I'm looking at my computer screen and wasn't paying attention to the phone. But somebody remind me of the last thing that I said, and I'll go back and recover it. What's the last thing you heard me say? Because did y'all hear any of the box scores? I gotta check this. I gotta make sure the mic is cool. Before I read the Lakers stats. Okay. So, but y'all heard all the Timberwolves stats, right? I'll go back over the Lakers stats. Excuse me. Okay. Sorry for the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? But let me go ahead and read the Lakers stats. I read the Timberwolves stats. Sorry, the microphone was jacked up. Okay. So this is the Lakers stats of it all, y'all. Thanks for sticking with your boy. I'm going to start from the person that didn't do anything all the way to the person that did the most. Let's go with Bronny James, my damn nephew. You know what I'm saying? 5 minutes, zeros all the way across the board. That's okay, Bronny. You know what I'm saying? I'm still believing in the kid. I'm not giving up on the kid. Okay. So I'm not giving up on the kid. He said this the Lakers stats we didn't hear. Okay. I'm doing Lakers stats now. So shout out for Bronny for stepping out there on the floor. And maybe he's the next guy up, you know what I'm saying, to have a big game, whatever the case may be. So Bronny, he turned in 5 minutes, 0.0s across the board. Jackson Hayes, 13 minutes, 1 of 2 from the field, 0 from the 3, 0 from the free throw. He gave you 2 points. He only gave you 2 rebounds and 3 assists. Jackson Hayes. Excuse me. And Jared Vanderbilt, he gave you 3 points in 26 minutes. He shot 1 of 3 from the field goal. Not great. That's only 33%. He shot 1 3, missed it. He made 1 of 2 from the free throw line. But he gave you 12 rebounds and 4 assists. So what he lacked in points, ladies and gentlemen, he gave you in rebounds. Jared Vanderbilt, nothing on offense really, but he gave you 12 rebounds, and I'm happy for those 12 rebounds because he's doing what we paying him to do. We pay him to play defense, go out there and get, have like a Rodman-like game. We know you ain't gonna do much on the offense, whatever. Ain't got much of a shot, but we want you to get in there and be the cleanup man. Get those rebounds off the board. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to Jared Vanderbilt. Nick Smith Jr. Turning in 10 minutes, 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 or 3 from the free throw line. Excuse me, 1 of 4 from the 3-point line, not good. 2 of 6 from the field goal. Okay, that's Nick Smith Jr. putting in 7 points. Okay, now let's get to the big dogs. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 5 people in double digits, 5 people. So let's start off with Dalton Knecht. Now, Dalton Knecht, 36 minutes, 15 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. He didn't make a free throw. He shot 1 of 5 from the 3. That's horrible. That's only 20%. And he shot 7 of 12 from the field goal line. I think that's about 60, 63%. So he did pretty good. I understand why J.J. Redick put him in and gave him the minutes that he gave him because he needed to boost his morale. Sometimes coaches are going to do that. If you ever played any sports, any organized sports, you get into a funk. The coach will put you in, especially if he believes in your gift, of your ability. So I'm looking at it from that standpoint, from a coach's standpoint. That's what he did, and it paid dividends because this is one of the better games that Dalton Knecht has had. 15 points in 36 minutes. He shot well over 50% from the field goal, so that's pretty damn good for Dalton Knecht. Shout out to Dalton Knecht for getting his game back, and I hope that going forth, his game can, he can build off of that game. Okay. DeAndre Ayton, he gave you 35 minutes, 17 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 of 2 from the field. He doesn't shoot threes. 8 of 11 from the field goal. Excellent point. Excellent gameplay yesterday. He got his average 17 to 10, and he got a double-double, which he's a double-double guy. And I'm very, very proud of D. Aiden for doing that, man. You know what I'm talking about? He's actually starting to step into himself. We don't expect him to put up AD-type numbers or whatever the case may be, but we expect, if he's healthy, we expect him to give us the 17 to 10, 17 to 20 points a night. And he's definitely going to give you 10 or more rebounds per night. So we're going to need that going into the playoffs going forward. You know what I'm saying? We do have a viable center in him, and I'm glad that he's able to get out there on the floor and do what he's able to do. Shout out to D. Aiden for having a pretty decent game. Okay, the next guy, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Louis Hachimura, my damn Japanese nephew, 37 minutes. He shot 7 of 14 from the field. That's 50%. He shot 1 of 4 from the 3. That's very un-Rui-like. That's only 25%. Rui, you know what I'm saying, get your 3-point game up. He made both his free throws. Rui still had a pretty much solid game. We know he's going to get you anywhere between 15 to 20 points per game. That's Rui, especially if his threes is on. If his threes is on, he really going to get his money's worth. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to Rui for doing what he did. Pretty good shooting night for Rui. Not too good for the threes, but Rui, he'll come around to it. You know him. Okay, now let's get to the big dogs of it all. Now, I'm going to do Austin Reaves first because Jake LaRavia, I believe he had a bigger impact than Reaves, even though Reaves won the game. And Reaves is the bigger name, and everybody overshadowed Jake LaRavia yesterday. But Jake LaRavia is really the hero of the game, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. So let's get off into Reaves. Reaves, 28 points, 40 minutes. He played more minutes than anybody, of course. J.J. Redick loves the motherfucking guy for whatever goddamn reason, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? He shot 9 of 24. You don't need to pull out your calculators. 9 of 24, ladies and gentlemen, is about 37 or 38%, if I'm not mistaken. That is horrible. He shot 24 times, only made 9 of them. Horrible. He shot 3 of 11 from the 3. Once again, horrible. Horrible. So, and that's less than 30%. I think that's like 27% or something like that. That's horrible, ladies and gentlemen. But he shot 7 of 7 from the free throw line, made all his free throws. He got you 1 rebound, 16 assists. He got a double-double too. Austin Reaves, 16 assists. He made up for whatever he shot bad in the assist column. So shout out to Austin Reaves for the 16 assists. But he shot horribly. And if you take those 7 free throws away, he don't even have the 28 points he had yesterday. Now for the man of the hour that everybody overlooked, and I'm giving him the game ball. He played an excellent game all the way across the board. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about my damn white nephew from Pasadena, California. 37 minutes, 27 points, 8 rebounds. Almost, he was 2 rebounds away from a double-double himself. 2 assists. He shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line, or whatever the case may be. And he shot, that's 40%. Shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line. He shot, get this, he shot 5 of 6 from the 3, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you heard that right. Out of 6 threes he shot, he made 5 of them. Don't pull your calculators out. I'm going to tell you what that is. That's about 80 to 83%. He shot that, 82, 83%. He shot that from the 3-point line yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it gets better than that. You know what he did from the field? He shot 10 of 11 from the field. Guess what? Don't pull out your calculators. That's at 91%, ladies and gentlemen. This nigga shot 91% from the field and 83% from the 3-point line. And he gave you 27 points in 37 minutes. Jake LaRavia, to me, gets the goddamn game ball, ladies and gentlemen. And that is your box scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, my assessment of the game. I'm gonna start with the cons. The cons are we got to guard that perimeter. That game yesterday should not have been as close as it was. Now, of course, it's going to be kind of close because they didn't have no stars out there. We didn't have no stars out there. Austin Reaves is not a star. You know what I'm saying? Jaden McDaniels is not a star on the end. Julius Randle is a he's an all-star. He's on his way to becoming that, but he's not a star either. He's on the same tier as Austin Reaves just about. So there's no way I mean, the game was going to be close, but there's no way it should have been that close. We should have beat these guys by at least 8 to 10 points. But I'm glad we was able to pull out a victory at the end of the game. I'm glad about that. But we got to guard that perimeter. We got to do a better job stopping that 3-point shot at the perimeter. We got to do a better job with that. We also got to do a better job of not turning the damn ball over. Hold on to the motherfucking ball. Everybody should chalk their hands. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron does. Chalk your hands to get that grip. It's entirely too many motherfuckers dropping the ball out there. Y'all niggas is huge. Niggas got hands like frying pans. You can't catch a goddamn 14 circumference ball. Like, catch that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Stop being scared of it. The ball ain't gonna hurt you. You know what I'm talking about? Catch it. Secure it. Don't do no stupid ass turnovers and all that. It's unacceptable to have 18 turnovers, ladies and gentlemen. Luckily, we won the game on a lucky ass shot by Austin Reeves. But those are the cons, the pros of it. Everybody played with the intensity I wanted them to play with, and they didn't even have their spark plug, Marcus Smart, out there. When we played the Trailblazers the other day, we played with no intensity whatsoever. That is a problem going forward. We have to get our intensity level up, ladies and gentlemen. We got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody played with a sense of urgency. And how do I know that? Because LaRavia came out there and sniping. And you could tell the energy level was different. You could tell that when they went back to that locker room, they said, man, there's no way we should have lost on our home floor to the motherfucking Trailblazers. And it was a moral thing for them. It was a psychological thing for them. No fucking way. So guess what? We're about to go take out our angst and anger on the motherfucking Timber Mutts. And that's what the fuck we did. If we play like that, ladies and gentlemen, we will be dangerous. Even without Luka and LeBron, people around the league are starting to get the message, hey, man, these motherfuckers might be on to something. Somebody asked Ant Edwards in the audience. It's a video going around. Somebody asked Ant Edwards in the audience, who is number 12? Ant said, I don't know. Well, guess what, motherfucker? Tonight you know. Tonight you knew. That motherfucker he hung 27 points on your team. He shot 90 and 83 splits on your team. He got 8 rebounds on your team. And Jake LaRavia made a motherfucking name for himself. So now, nigga, if you didn't know, now you know. Jake LaRavia. Everybody stepped up and did what the fuck they were supposed to do. I want that same vigor and vitality when LeBron gets back in about 2 or 3 weeks, about 2.5 weeks, he should be coming back. And when Luka gets back, I want the same vigor and vitality. Of course, people's numbers are going to go down, of course. But I still want you to contribute and get out there and play as hard as you can play as if LeBron and Luka were still sitting out. Get out there. If you've been averaging 17 points since they've been out, you owe me 10. Still give me 10. If you've been getting 13 rebounds since they've been out, I still want you to give me 7, 8 rebounds. I want everybody, and for the love of Christ Jesus, make your motherfucking free throws. Ain't nobody playing with y'all no more. After practice, I don't want to see nobody dunk, throwing in between the legs, shooting 3. I want motherfuckers getting out there, shooting 500, 600 free throws like Kobe used to do. Until you get this shit right. Everybody on the team should be shooting at least 75% from the free throw line. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. God damn, I'm tired of these niggas breaking free throws. And catch the fucking ball. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So let me go ahead and read the chat, read the comments. I'll read the comments. All right, y'all. So I'm back. So where we at? Let's see. Okay. I know I was on mute for a minute. Thank y'all for sticking with me. Okay, I'm trying to go back and catch up to the stats. Cuzzo said Aiden and Vando was dumb and dumber turning the ball over last night. And then Jackson not looking like himself, even though this was his first game back. He better step it up. But them niggas was tripping. Yeah, absolutely, man. You know what I'm saying? Go James. He says you had a Wolves fan talking about who was 12, and he said Ant said I don't know, but beat his ass and found out last night. That's exactly what I said, because before I even read the comment. Yep. Ant would and could never shoot 85% from the field. No. Hell no. You know what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck how good he is. Yeah, he's a star and all of that, but yeah, nigga, you ain't doing that. Sorry, brother. Set your ass on the sideline. You know what I'm talking about? And let Jake Ravioli cook. You know what I'm talking about? That's why they call him Chef Boyardee. You know what I'm talking about? Jake better start. Even if Smart comes back and Reeves better get him the ball. Yes. LaRavia, absolutely. Hold on. LaRavia was hot and Goofy. It was hot and Goofy shot the ball and didn't even try to get him the ball. Hot hand, get him the ball, damn it. Facts, bro. Like, stop playing hero ball. Like, yesterday was a lucky shot. He got that shot off. He could have easily lost the ball because Austin Reeves was prone to losing the ball, turnovers. And Jake LaRavia was wide the fuck open, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get that boy the ball more often than not. Go James says Jake and Aiden definitely need to work on them damn free throws. Them niggas missing back-to-backs. Shit was tripping me out. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Definitely got to get those free throws up. Practice those free throws like a motherfucker, man. If I'm the coach, I got you motherfuckers running free throw drills. You practicing. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I have for today. I just want to get up here and give y'all the rundown, just in case you guys missed it yesterday on Lakers in 5. I usually try to do a show every time we win. Sometime I might do a show if we lose, depending on how the game goes or how busy I am. But I want to get up here and give Jake LaRavia his props, give the Lakers their props for, once again, winning without their 2 stars. Let's carry this momentum into the next game we play. And then I think we play Memphis tomorrow, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Tomorrow also begins the in-season tournament. So get ready for that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just as an added bonus, Edu Thero is gearing up. He's now playing G League games. He'll be playing G League games, and that's going to help his development along further so he can get on the NBA floor real soon. That's breaking news within the Lakers organization. Also, the owner of the Lakers, the NBA just allowed and sanctioned hold on. The NBA just allowed Mark Walter, the Dodgers owner, you know what I'm saying, majority shareholder in the Dodgers stake, to purchase the Lakers for $10 billion. All the paperwork has been finalized. Of course, you all know that the deal was made, and now the paperwork has been finalized. I thought it would be finalized by December, but everything seems to be on time. It happened right before November, and now he's now the controlling owner of the Los Angeles Lakers. So shout out to Mark Walter. I'm telling y'all, I know this man very, very well in a business sense. I don't know personally, excuse me, but in the business sense, he's going to bring change, and he's going to bring an era of championship pedigree winning to the Los Angeles Lakers. Trust and believe me, mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Mark Walter for making that deal. $10 billion. Holy shit. Goat James says, can't lie. Jake a motherfucking beast. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker's nasty with it. I tried to tell him, because I told everybody. You know what I'm saying? I told everybody. I did a show on the kid. Nobody believed me. A lot of people didn't believe me. They was caught up on the Dorian Finney-Smith thing, whatever the case may do. Even Priest tried to make it seem like he was always on Jake LaRavia. Nah, that nigga, he was one of them niggas that was nervous about it too. I'm not sure. How nigga be capping. No, nigga, you was on that train of Dorian Finney-Smith, and I told you niggas what my damn white nephew was all about I told you this motherfucker was gonna come in and he was gonna put in that work. You know what I'm talking about? A shout out to Jake Laravia. Cuzzo says, shit, we about to have more. Yeah, we about to have more billion if the Dodgers win again. Absolutely. Yeah. If they win. Magic said yesterday or the day before yesterday, the team that wins game 5 is going to control the series, and he's right. So the Dodgers have their work cut out for them because they got to win twice. They got their work cut out for them. They got to win twice in a row. And the Blue Jays only got to win one more time. So the pressure is mounted in Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody for showing up to the channel. I appreciate everybody for showing up to the channel. Shout out to Laker Girl. Please go subscribe and like her content right now. Go to my little sister channel, subscribe, and be one of the first people over there when she does her interviews. And go over there, check her out. You know what I'm saying? Give her some feedback down there in the comments. And then she might even let you up. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead and give a shout out to a damn Laker Girl, my damn sister. Go James says, a big Cuzzo. Shout out to Cuzzo for always showing up to the channel. And there he is, my damn nephew and sniper of the channel, H motherfucking Davis. You know what I'm talking about? He said, what it do, y'all? Y'all know what to do. Get it right now. Get it done right now, or Lewis is coming for. Look, that's the second person that warned y'all. At this point, I'm not saying another fucking word, bro, because at this point, I don't think y'all listen to Old Major no more. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just going to let my damn nephews tell you. Hey, look, come over here, subscribe to the motherfucking channel, man, and stop horsing around with me. I ain't got time for this. You know what I'm talking about? It's Lakers in 5 or nothing, a Major Level Entertainment. On behalf of Major Level Mafia, it's your boy Big Major. We are out. Till next time, y'all. Peace.
Major, I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I rip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I rip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save